Ayo YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Chris from Sonic Hub coming at you with a new video today. And today we have some words from one of the most household name leakers in the Sonic community. And what he has to say is pretty interesting, giving some recent information that's just come out. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Been trying to talk about that since Sunday, but I have not been home. I literally just got home today. So I'll give you my thoughts on that. And we also have 3 new Sonic Movie 2 TV spots that I want to react to and show you guys. So a lot to get into. We obviously will not waste your time, so let's roll the clip. So first things first, obviously Sonic Movie 2 is coming in a couple weeks. Do not spoil it or I'll come for you. Just kidding. But yeah, there's a lot of TV spots that have been playing for this movie. They're building up a ton of hype. Paramount is doing such a good job marketing this movie. Like, bro, I could not have expected this. I did not think we were going to see this much footage prior to the movie. It's almost like I've seen the entire thing. But we do have 3 brand new clips to play for you guys. Some of them aren't in the best quality. I'll just warn you right now. But you still get a pretty good idea of what's happening. So without further ado, let's roll the clips. All right, so we got clip number 1. Let's roll it.
Let's renovate this dump.
Okay, so he's gonna renovate the coffee shop. That's gonna be like his base or whatever.
This is my moment.
Oh! Yo, that was sick.
On April 8th,
Time to fight.
welcome to the next level.
Give him the heat, Tails.
Hey, yo, it looks like he was doing a little dance party. Let's go.
Glad it didn't cut off my mustache. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yo. Okay, all right, let's see clip number 2. So Sonic and Ozzy, we got a new spot of that. Okay, yo, this is the first time we've seen that footage. Yo, that's new. All right, that's new footage right there. Alright, so we get a little bit more footage of when he's at home. I guess he was left home for the wedding. He just like completely trashes the house. And then there's one new thing that we see in this trailer. I'll show you guys. And there's some new dialogue between them. So we're going to see Tails carrying Sonic throughout the movie. That's awesome to see. And this last clip right here is actually my favorite. I think you guys are really going to like this one.
Tails, you're probably wondering why.
Because of the extra tail.
I'm coming for you, Hedgehog.
Let's do this together.
I mean, that little fox is so crazy.
So that's pretty cool right there.
Hedgehog 2.
Yo, so it goes without saying that this scene right here is the coolest part of the TV spot. I gotta say, yo, Tails is looking kind of gangster in this movie. A big problem in the Sonic fan base and a big problem that we've had within the community is the characterization of the supporting characters. And if you think about it, characters like Tails and Knuckles are basically the main cast. So the fact that they haven't been interpreted that good over the last couple years was always a cause for concern. And now that this movie is seemingly doing them justice, I am very happy about this. So yeah, I think they're really doing an awesome job of like building up these characters, giving them some personality. The last thing I like about all 3 of these trailers, but most importantly the last one, is a dynamic between Sonic and Tails. If you remember in the first movie, Sonic was lonely and didn't really have a best friend, and it was really important for him to be friends with Tom. But now that he has Tails, he has a friend that looks a little bit more like him, and you see this picture obviously right here of Sonic and Tails dapping each other up. I feel like that just cements what this movie is about. It's really going to be about Sonic discovering who he is as a person and trying to become a little bit more independent of Tom. So that's really awesome to see. Sonic Movie 2 is going to be amazing. I can keep talking about it for days, but we have another important topic to talk about, so let me know your thoughts about these 3 TV spots down below, and we're going to move on to the next topic. So for the last topic, we will be speaking about Sonic Origins, and if you guys have been following the Sonic 2022 lineup, you guys are probably aware of Sonic Origins, which is going to be the 2D port collection of all of the Genesis games. And as you guys know, we literally haven't heard anything about it. You guys know this. I've talked about it probably 100 times already, but there's a little bit more insight as to what could be going on behind the scenes, because the infamous leaker Zippo, who some of you may love or hate, made a blog post on Sunday about Sonic Origins and some of the behind the scenes updates that he has. Now, this is a leak. We'll take it with a grain of salt, but the timing of this post is very interesting. What do I mean by this? Well, if you guys have been keeping up to date with my channel, I told you guys about a 2D modern Sonic game that was canceled in 2021 that So a City made a report about. Now, why is this interesting as it pertains to Zippo? He was the one that leaked this out a while ago back in 2021, and after it didn't come true, a lot of people really did attack his credibility, and I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying whether it's true or fake. I'm saying that the timing is very interesting that he made this post after he was maybe proven correct. I'm not sure if he was, because it was still a rumor. It was never confirmed that there was a 2D Sonic game. But like I said, the timing is very interesting that now we're talking about how he might have been right. He makes his post a day after. So keep that in mind. Whether you think it's true or fake, just keep all that in mind. But we will read the post. I'll show you what he had to say, and I'll give you my thoughts, because that's what I really want to do. I really want to talk about this game and talk about why I personally think that there might be some issues behind the scenes, but there is a silver lining. He starts off the post by saying a tiny Sonic Origins update, and he says, here's the update. The development of this thing has been a total mess. There's been quite a few starts and stops, but they finally had things going at a constant pace now. Development seems to be going well, last that I heard. Sonic 3 is a full-on remake like retro engine games before it. It's being made by a very, and I mean very small team. I can count the number of people involved with two hands. The team that has been assembled is very capable though. The game will feature quality of life updates such as the drop dash and CD and 3 and Knuckles. The music situation is exactly the same as before. Don't expect the MJ music to show up here. There's been talk about a special collector's edition, but I'm unsure if that's gotten off the ground yet or not. It will feature a gorgeous animated intro. If you liked Manias, you'll definitely like this one. As for when there will be some sort of announcement, I have no idea. The fact that we've had to wait 10 months now with no update is absolutely absurd and just proves how poorly prepared they were. Regardless, I think this collection will be worth the purchase. There's a lot of hard work being put into this, and I think it'll pay off. So yeah, that's what he has to say about it. Nothing too crazy, not too much information has been divulged. Now, is it real or fake? I really don't know. I can't tell you guys that. Like I said, it's curious that he made a post like 2 days after one of his older leaks resurfaced. You can kind of take it both ways, whether you like Zippo or hate him. Like, there's definitely two sides to that argument. I can see why people would say it vindicates him, or would say maybe he's a little bit sketchy. He's definitely the most well-known leaker within the Sonic community, so I'm going to talk about what he has to say. Now, I think there's definitely merit to the fact that Origins development obviously isn't going that well behind the scenes, because Sega themselves told us we were going to get news before the end of 2021. It's almost April 2022. It's safe to say if things were going well, we would at least have some type of update on this game. There's obviously an issue, like they had to delay news on this game. Now, hopefully it's for good reasons. Like, for example, he talks about quality of life updates. That's definitely possible, because I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but Sega is remaking these games. These aren't just ports. Like, they're not outsourcing it to a third-party studio and saying, hey, just make 60 FPS widescreen ports. They're literally rebuilding these games from the ground up. So is it reasonable to assume that they're going to put some new features in the game? Well, I mean, if news for this game has been delayed this long, I would hope that they put some new features in this game. I think it's pretty reasonable to make that assumption. Whether you believe Zippo or not, whether it's drop dash or a time trial, or maybe we can interchange the sprites, or there's some type of in-depth multiplayer mode, it could be anything. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe some unlockable artwork or pieces of Sonic history, because they're making it from the ground up. They have a lot more creative flexibility to put new things into the game, and I think they want to do more than just port these games, because you could literally purchase Sonic 1, 2, 3 CD and 3 and Knuckles right now. I can play all these games on my PC, so what's going to incentivize me to buy this game? Hopefully, like Zippo said, it's quality of life stuff, it's the drop dash, it's things like that. So do I believe him? Like I said before, I really don't know. That's not really up to me. I just think regardless, he's on the right track. I think this game is going to have some type of new features. Like, why else would they keep this game in-house and make sure it's developed by Sonic Team? They could have easily tossed this to any third-party studio like Christian Whitehead. Maybe not him specifically, but this isn't like rocket science. Like, to port these old-ass games is really not that hard. I think Sonic Team wants to deliver a very quality remake of these games. They want to add some new features possibly, and they want to protect Sonic's brand by giving us a quality product. Now, do they have the best track record with that? I don't really know. But given the success of the multimedia, I think they want to capitalize on this, and that's just like my overall thoughts on the Origin situation. I want to know what you guys have to say about that. Do you guys believe Zippo? I mean, last time he talked about Origins, he said we were getting the MJ music. This article, he says that we aren't getting the MJ music. Things definitely changed behind the scenes, but I think he's on the right track though. I think he's making a lot of logical assumptions, but until we get any official announcements, I'm going to take everything with a grain of salt. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Sonic Movie 2 TV spots. Let me know your thoughts on Zippo, Sonic Origins, and just all the things that I just discussed. I'm very eager to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comments. I appreciate everyone who's coming here. Make sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and smash that notification bell so you do not miss another video. But I got nothing else to say to you guys, so until I see you next time, peace out.